Today in skateboarding news, we're talking about the True Skate big screen game and also the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater documentary. What are my thoughts on these? Let's get into it. Welcome to Rad Rat Video. Here on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I create videos about topics from all over the skateboarding world, from game reviews to trick histories to sometimes the occasional unplanned news video. It's kind of funny. Last week on Friday, I accidentally posted this Friday's video, which was a SpongeBob Surf and Skate gameplay video. I didn't mean for that to go up a week early, so now I'm shifting some things around to make up for that and make sure there's still something new this Friday. So luckily there was some interesting stuff going on in the skateboard world that I wanted to talk about. First was the Pretending I'm a Superman Indiegogo campaign that just launched. So if you haven't heard about this yet, it's a documentary about all of the Tony Hawk games and their impact on the gaming industry, on skateboarding, and just kind of talking with all the people involved in it. And they just launched their campaign, and I suggest check out their trailer. It's really cool. Even if you're not interested in backing it or anything, just at least watch the trailer. It's really cool. They interview Tony Hawk, Rodney Mullen, a few of the guys who worked on the games, and it's looking really cool. So what they're doing right now, they're asking for $75,000 to expand the documentary. And I asked them about it and they said, it's definitely coming out no matter what happens. What they want to do with that money is interview more of the people involved. So, you know, maybe some more of the skaters who are in it, more of the gameplay, you know, the game designer guys, all that kind of stuff. So it's looking really cool. You should definitely check that out. I helped out to a slight degree with this video. I gave them gameplay footage from different consoles and stuff, and I actually see some of my footage in the trailer, which is pretty cool. But aside from that, I'm not really involved in it, especially financially or anything like that. So back it if you want. It looks really cool though. You should definitely check out that trailer. The second thing that happened, oh, by the way, that's supposed to come out in fall 2018. That's what they're expecting. And you can back it at different amounts. You can, you know, watch the stream early and get a digital download. You can get a signed deck, signed by Tony Hawk, all that kind of stuff. But the second thing I wanted to talk about was True Skate Big Screen. And this is a Kickstarter project by the guys who made the True Skate app game. By the way, I reviewed that right here. I've recently been getting requests to review the game, but I already did. It's right there, so just check that out if you haven't seen it. But all we know about True Skate Big Screen, I can tell you all of it in one sentence. Well, we'll see if I can. True Skate Big Screen is an adaptation of the mobile game that you can play on PC and control with your phone or a PC controller. That's it. That's all we really know right now, which is kind of troubling considering that they're asking for $500,000 US or 650 Australian. Right now they're at about 2% of that goal as of recording. But the thing is, we just don't really know that much about it, and I think that's why it's not really taking off yet. So let's just talk about some of the things. First of all, I thought it was funny. When the video first starts, they introduce Eric Costin as their spokesman or whatever. I don't know what role he's really playing in the game, if he's there, you know, helping work on it, or if he just pitched in for the Kickstarter. I don't really know, but they show him skate, and then they show the game guy do a tray flip too. And I think it's really funny because, especially for me, when I first started the channel, every time I talked about a video game or something not actually skateboarding itself, people would always come out and accuse me of never skating before, although I've been skating for 16 years. People would assume that you don't skate. Their first thought is you're an outsider and you don't skate. So I just thought it was funny that they went out of their way to show him skate. So anyway, what we know so far, it's going to be PC based, PC or Mac, released on Steam. And you can either control it with your phone or with a controller. So it seems like you can kind of play it like the phone game right now, but it's up on your TV. And you see your character. There's an actual character. There's a guy now. It's not just a board. There's a guy, and you can like steer and then look down and do your trick. And I think that's kind of a cool idea because it would feel more like skating, you know, where you gotta line yourself up, okay, and then you gotta look down your board and actually do the trick. That's kind of cool. I don't know how it'll really work. And then they show the controller, and they mention their flick control. I don't know if they're really trying to copy Skate exactly. I don't think they are, because the only thing we see for sure when they're playing it, he flicks down on the right stick, and I'm pretty sure that's him pushing. So that's really all we know about the controller option so far. But one of the things they do in the video at the beginning and at the end is they say, like, we want your ideas. But you're asking me for $500,000. What are you bringing to the table? We don't really know. And with that amount, it's kind of tough to guess. So if they're asking for $50,000, you might think they're just adapting the game to computer. And that's it. It's going to play the same. Everything's going to act and feel the same. You just have a new control option, and there's a skater on screen. But asking for $500,000, that makes it a little more complicated. Like, what are you targeting? It's not going to be Skate 4, because that's not enough money, you know? So think about if you had to do like 3D scanning to get everyone's faces and get actual pros in the game and pay them to do voiceovers and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's not enough money at all to get that kind of stuff going on, but it seems like it's way too much to just make a new version of the app. So they're asking for your suggestions, but you don't get to know what they're gonna do before you pledge your money. So that's kind of an issue with it. One of the reasons I'm gonna stay away for now, at least until more information comes out. So yeah, they say in it that it's gonna launch with 2 parks. First is MacBo, which is in the phone version, and you can pick one more when you buy it. And that's either gonna be one of the ones that's in the phone version now, or a new one that they come out with. So you're gonna buy this game, you're gonna have 2 skate parks that you can just skate in. One of the major issues I had with the original version of the game was that the challenges and stuff don't really work very well. So there's the stuff in the very first level, you're doing like tutorial things, it's teaching you how to do tricks. That stuff works, but it starts to get like almost impossible. There's one I remember I had to do a no slide. And it's a no slide where I could slide like, let's say 20 feet, and I would stop, I would run out of speed. But I had to slide 80 feet. And it just wouldn't work. And then I finally got it, and then it didn't count it. Just like the challenge part of it isn't that great. And it mentions there being like an arcade progression to the game, but I think that's probably all it's gonna be. You know, like you get one of the contest levels, and the only goals in it are win the contest. And it's not like you do runs and stuff, it's just get a high score. So, you know, if they work on that, they make the challenges a little bit better. It doesn't have to be a guy coming up to you and being like, hey bro, I'm so glad you're on the team now. We're gonna film whatever, and try to make it really, you know, realistic or anything. If it's just challenges that you can do and they work, I think that would be a big step up. But again, we just don't know anything about it right now. So hopefully they come up with some new videos and kind of give some more information. As of right now, it doesn't look like they're gonna make it. So I'm really hoping that they come out with some more information. But in the beginning, Eric Costin mentions a high quality skateboarding game. And I think he's trying to imply like a Skate 4 level of game here. And we know that's not gonna be it because of the budget. I just don't know what this game is. And you can pre-order for 25 bucks, I think. Yeah, it was 25 bucks you could pledge, and you would get the game when it comes out with your 2 skate parks. So if you think about, you can get that for like $2 on your tablet. So I don't get it. Hopefully more info clears some things up, but as of right now, for me, at least it's a pass. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Had some discussions going on my Instagram about the game. Just let me know what you think about it. Are you gonna back it, or are you not? Let me know why. Very, very interested in your thoughts on that. But until next time, here are some more videos I did recently, and I'll see you Friday for a new version of Ask Rad Rat. Thanks for watching.